I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is that you are viewing this video. This is our video number 4. Video number 4. Yes, it is on Buddhism and global business. Buddhism and global business. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to look at will be called the 6 principles that have been derived from Buddhism for business ethics. For business ethics, you are all business major. So business ethics from a Buddhist perspective, I'm going to give you 6 principles. The first one is that business is a vehicle for the deliverance of self and other beings. Okay? Business is a vehicle for the deliverance of yourself and other human beings. Number 2 is that the purpose of business should be fair profit. Fair in the sense that it allows the business as well as all of its stakeholders a chance to grow and prosper. Business ethic number 3 is business should be open in a friendly, in a friendly way to the environment. Nature is the origin of all beings and non-beings. So whatever business you're operating, it should be friendly to the environment. If you are a Buddhist, you're going to really want to protect the environment. And this should be the case for all of us, whether or not you're Buddhist or not. Okay, so business ethic, the first one was that business is a vehicle for deliverance of self and others. The purpose of the business should be fair profit for everyone. The third one is business should be operated in a friendly way to the environment. Okay, so we just finished talking about that. So the fourth one, ethic, is business should be a place of equal opportunity. Business should be a place of equal opportunity. Equality is one of the most important principles of humanistic Buddhism. So, business ethic number 4 is that it should be a place of equal opportunity. So, we're looking at 6 Buddhist business ethic principles. Number 5 is that business should be a place to practice all of the virtues of loving kindness, compassion, respect, giving, loyalty, empathy, and caring. Okay, you should practice all of these positive kind of things, virtues. And the 6th principle for Buddhism business ethic is business should be held accountable for continuous improvement. The path, listen to this, the path to enlightenment is a continual process of self-renewal. So if you as an individual will continue to renew yourself and grow, then a business should be held accountable for continuous improvement. So let's review those 6 principles again. The first one, business is a vehicle for deliverance of self and others. Okay, the purpose of business should be fair profit. It should allow the business as well as the stakeholders and the employees a chance to grow and prosper. Number 3, the business should be operated in a friendly manner to the environment. It should protect the environment. 4, a business should be a place of equal opportunity. Equality is one of the most important principles of humanistic Buddhism. So the business should be a place of equal opportunity. Number 5, again, A business should be a place where you can practice the virtues of Buddhism, such as loving kindness, compassion, respect, giving, loyalty, empathy, and caring. These should all take place in a business. And the sixth business ethic is that business should be held accountable for continuous improvement. Because keep in mind, the path to enlightenment is a continuous process of self renewal. Okay, so those are the six principles for Buddhism business ethics. We just finished covering the six principles for Buddhism for business ethics. Now, we're going to move over to Buddhism business practices. And so we're going to look at how many things? So we're going to look at five characteristics for the Buddhist economic practice. Is distinguished by five characteristics. Keep in mind now that Buddhism, they love numbers. They love numerology. Everything is list of 5, 10, 8, 3, 2. And they said this helps people to retain that information. Well, Buddhist economic practice is distinguished by five characteristics. Buddhist economic practice is distinguished by five characteristics. Number one, it must minimize suffering. An economic enterprise is worthy if its aim is to reduce the suffering for every stakeholder, not just for the guy at the top or a few guys at the top, but for every stakeholder. So they want to minimize the suffering, and it should aim to reduce the suffering for every stakeholder, not just a few top guys. Simplify desires. Rather than cultivating or multiplying desires, an economic enterprise should simplify desires, ensure contentment, I love that, and encourage moderate consumption. Okay? The second economic principle that's a characteristic of a Buddhist business is that it simplifies desires. The third factor is practicing non-violence. The reduction of violence to the lowest possible level is identical to the reduction of work forces to a small, adaptable scale for the benefit of every participant. So practice non-violence. Then the fourth one is genuine care. The opposite of the instrumental use. Treating stakeholders as goals, not as tools in and of themselves. So genuine care, that as an employer, that you really care for the people that are working in your enterprise. We're talking about the five characteristics. So that's the fourth one. So the fifth one is generosity. Oh, I love that one. Generosity. People are home recipients as they tend to behave gratefully and reciprocate favors. Generosity. So one of the principles is that you must be generous to each other and to really generally care for them. So let's review those five principles really quickly, or characteristics of a Buddhist economic business practice. Minimize suffering. You want to do that. The simplifying desires, practicing nonviolence, and genuine care for the people, and generosity. Okay. All right. So now with those 5 characteristics, we're going to look at the foundational principles we have in mind as we move to other principles that should guide leaders as they direct businesses. And for those, we have 9 such principles that we're going to look at today. 9 of them. The first one, let me just go through and list them first so you can write them down. One is employee engagement. Okay, I know that's going to be interesting. Spiritual goals. Spiritual goals on your job. Oh, I love that. Be mindful. And we're going to talk about that. Cause and effect. One step at a time. Solve a customer's problem. Embrace change. Do good to all. And I think we have one more left. Sufficiency is acceptable and reasonable. Okay, so it's going to take us a moment to go through that. And so we're going to pause for a minute. And I'm going to come back and put these 9 of them on a separate tape because this is 10 minutes and I think that we're going to take a break. Okay, thank you. I'll be right back.